I was just doing all your weighted. It's not
Okay.
working out in my favor anyway.
Perfect, dude. I'm really excited to do this. So, everybody, I've actually got one of my best friends in the world is gonna sit here and he's gonna help me play Civilization. I don't know how many parts there will be to this. May just be the one, but anyway, we're gonna enjoy it no matter what. It's one of my favorite games of all time, Civilization 6, and you're just gonna see us go through the whole thing. We're gonna pick a country together and we're gonna found the first city and we're gonna make some decisions on how we want to run it, what kind of government we want to be, whole nine yards. All right. Let me know when you got the stream up.
I have it up.
All right. So, what difficulty do you want to play on?
The
There are
hardest
8.
one.
Deity. I've won on it 3
So
times. I don't recommend
I
that
would
for your
I
first.
start I start every game on normal. The first time I play any game, it's on the most normal, average.
So, Prince. You just want to do 4 of 8?
Sure.
Standard game speed, standard map size, randomly generated continents. Nothing crazy. We won't do any of these crazy game modes like there's zombies and, secret societies and dramatic ages of dark and heroic and monopolies. There's an apocalypse mode. All kinds of crazy stuff. Um,
I would like the end of days to be upon us.
right? Like Apocalypse mode's crazy. If you really like this, that would be so fun if we could do some of these fun game modes. Like we gotta make like a zombie defense one, like all kinds of stuff. All right. So what leader should we be? There are a lot to choose from. Is there a country within history that you think would be fun to use?
I do not have a country in particular. The most interesting part of the most interesting eras of history for me are like early human history. So is
Okay.
there a way to do like I don't want to say like the Sumerians because like that's literally the first civilization, but
Which they are
is
here.
there
We
like
could
a
be the Sumerians.
okay, that's cool. That piques my because like I said, like the oldest history there is what interests me the most.
Yeah, I mean, it goes all the way. I mean, just about anything you can imagine exists. Where is Samaria? That's not Carthage, is it? The Sumerians. I know
No,
that's Gilgamesh. Yes, there they are. Okay, so let's look at.
dude, that looks just like me.
Dude, it's you. There you are.
That's just me. Yeah,
It's you if you could grow a beard.
you don't gotta hurt me like that. You gotta cut me down live on camera.
No, dude, you're meant to have like a Van Dyke mustache. Like there is no in
Oh
between
yeah,
for you.
my goatee is like a forever. I will never not have one.
Just imagine when you get older, you're gonna start having like the Reed Richards effect. You're gonna start getting the like white hair, but it's only gonna be like above the ears.
I have a little bit. I have them on the sides, but I do have them on top already. I got quite a bit of gray hair already. And it's
Okay.
even more noticeable now that I have fucking longer hair again. So it's just white hair on top of my black hair.
Mm. Distinguished.
What is Samaria? I can't read this shit. What the fuck does that say?
So there are 4
War card.
abilities we get. So the first one is when at war with a common foe, our allies share pillage rewards and combat experience gains within 5 tiles, and our alliances and their points for being at war with a common foe, plus 5 to combat strength against units of a player at war with you and your ally. So, really big on being an ally with somebody. This would be a really good one
Okay.
for like a multiplayer playthrough. Gilgamesh would be really nice for that. Epic quests. When you capture a barbarian outpost, Receive a tribal village reward in addition to the usual gold. Pay half the usual cost to levy city-state units. That's like that last sentence. That's like a whole other benefit. That's like two things. God,
I know what all those words mean.
I wonder what. So whenever you capture like a barbarian village, which you'll see them very early on in this playthrough, you get like 45 gold.
Okay.
Every time. Apparently, we also get a reward as if it was a tribal village. So whenever you're like exploring, and say when we make a scout and we send them around, you'll find little tribal villages, and you can go and talk to them. You can meet with them, and if you do, you get something in return, and it's random. You don't know what it could be. Could be like a knight. It could be a scout. It could be more gold. It could be diplomatic points. All kinds of. It's totally random.
Okay.
So we get that. So we should be going after the barbarians.
Damn dirty barbarians.
Gilgamesh has died. It has been decreed.
Oh my God, they put Claire. Wait, they put Claire Obscure 33 on Game Pass.
Oh, really?
Like the biggest game in the last couple of years. You put it on Game Pass. That's crazy.
To Xbox, man, they're serious about it. They said they were going to make it the future of gaming.
Owns everything. I mean, they're trying, man.
We also get, so every country gets, here, I'll show you some other, like another one. So like, let's take Genghis Khan, for example. You see, he gets the Keshig, which are medieval era units. They're cavalry units, and they get more movement speed. It's a unique unit to each civilization. India, with Gandhi, gets the Varu, which are the elephant, heavy cavalry units where they're riding elephants.
Yeah.
We as Sumeria get an ancient era unit, so we're going to be able to get this right away. Stronger than all other starting units in the game. Wow, that's just a sentence. That's crazy.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty good pick. I'm not gonna lie.
No penalties against anti-cavalry units. So it's a what? So it's a cavalry unit that what? That's crazy. So when the barbarians make their pikemen, which are anti-cavalry units, if we had like horsemen, they would not do well in a fight against pikemen. That does not affect the war cart. The war cart will just roll right over that. And the war cart gets a 4 movement if it starts in an open terrain. So we don't want to start a turn on like hills or in a forest. So we may not want to always use all 4 of the movement speed. You know, like we should probably plan it out together a little bit more where we're like, okay, let's only use like 3 hexes. That way the next turn we start in the open field. And we can move 4 again. So if we use that right, we could just freaking ride all around. My God, we're going to get all over the place super fast. And then our builders can build a unique building, the ziggurat. Oh, we can build the Tower of Babel. Huh. I see.
Oh, dude, that never did anything bad for any civilization ever.
The Tower of Babel, actually, in real history, was quite a thing that the Sumerians built. It is one of the great world wonders. It's not obviously called the Tower of Babel, but we know that the Sumerians really did build this massive tower that was sort of at the forefront of their trade district, and really all manner of other civilizations would come and trade with the Sumerians, and they would speak at the Great Ziggurat. And that is sort of where the Bible story of the Tower of Babel comes from. Now, obviously, the Bible story says that it's a tower where all people can speak all languages. That's not exactly what it was. It was really more of a symbol of Sumerian power at the base of trade. You know, somewhere where people would go to talk about business and culture. And I guarantee you many different languages were probably spoken upon it. So our builders can build this, and there are no restrictions other than it can't be built on hills. But it
It
needs to
makes
be
no
built
sense.
next
What
to
about
a
the Leaning
river.
Tower of Pisa?
What?
Makes no sense. Continue.
But it has to be built next to a river. If we build it next to a river, then we get we get a +2 science and a +1 culture. So we should get that built early, maybe a couple. Because if we could build them early, that +2 science and +1 culture are really going to matter. Late in the game, that's a drop in the bucket. When we have 300-400 science, that's nothing. But in the very beginning of the game, so this whole build to me is screaming, make your war carts early, go claim all the barbarian villages, go rid the surrounding area of barbarians, and build a couple ziggurats. And you'll basically get a really big boost in the beginning of the game, which makes sense because they're an ancient civilization, so they do their best work in the ancient times.
Makes sense.
Okay, I think we have a plan. Let's begin. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
You ready for Sean Bean to talk to you about Samaria?
Obviously.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Much rests upon your shoulders, King Gilgamesh. Your own people, and many people of the world, look to you as a leader. But you are more than a mere man, and the weight of the world will never cause you to waver. Encourage the people of Sumer to settle the fertile lands along rivers, and be sure to choose your allies carefully, for there will be many vying for a piece of your strength. Venture forth, for it is time to begin your epic tale.
Wow. Wasn't that just awesome?
Wow.
Boromir telling us about Sumar and Great King Gilgamesh. Fantastic.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Our civilization has accomplished something historic.
Okay.
Worthy of being.
So here we are.
Volcano is
That does look like a volcano. I don't know how I feel about that.
So that's not where you want to be?
I mean, a volcano can only erupt within the hexes around it. So, like, technically we're safe.
Oh, Jesse doesn't pay for the realms anymore on Minecraft. Oh, I was going to hop on there while we did this and just run around.
That was my big ask whenever he was like, guys, I made a realm. I want to build a bunch of stuff. And I was like, I mean, don't we already have a realm? Shouldn't we use that one? No, I want to make a new one that, like, I'm going to have it for years. And I was like,
Man,
I want to believe you.
I have
You're
done.
just gonna get
I have
more
done
stuff.
so much on that realm, and I am kind of upset that he.
I just didn't believe it. I didn't believe it when it happened. I was just like, this isn't real. This isn't gonna happen. This is just a 2-week phase. It happens. I mean, that's what Minecraft does.
No.
All right, King Box. Do we move across the river? Do we move to the south, to the north, to the west, to the east?
What's that? There seems to be a volcano to our north, mountains to our east.
Yep. Hills
Okay,
to the west. And we do not know what is down the river. What is interesting is we are surrounded by tropical jungles, but it seems to be a regular forest, like a regular woods, here and here. So, and over here. So it seems like we might be in the middle of like the merging of a tropical climate into more of a like a European climate.
Hmm. I mean, I'd say I'd probably want to explore west or south,
Okay.
since there is evident at some point there seems to be a mountain or two one way. Let's go the way that seems to have less stuff in the way.
Okay. I'm going to suggest two options. We could move our warriors to the south and our like to the west and move our settlers to the south. But this does also pose risk in that currently our warriors are not protecting our settlers. So barbarians could take them, then game over because we have no city. Or we could put the warriors with the settlers and have them protect, but then we wouldn't be able to explore as fast.
Um,
Risk reward, safety. You know what I mean?
I mean, logically, it's probably safety is probably the factor that
I
we should
concur.
probably work towards first.
I concur. Ah! We found another couple mountain ranges, my lord, but we also found spices and wheat. Multiple hexes of wheat.
Spices and weed.
Wheat. Wheat, sir. Sire, wheat.
Sire,
Do
we
not
have
let
found
your
marijuana.
reflections fool you.
Okay.
So in order to take advantage of those, we can't found a city on them. We could shoot for like right here.
Hold on, there's a bit of a delay. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Is that right on the bend of the river?
I like that.
That's where I'd put a city.
Yeah, that seems nice. I agree. I think this is off to a really good start. And also, there are kind of some defensible mountains. Like, you really can only come at... So, like, right off the bat, you could only have, at most, during a siege, 1, 2, 3, 4 armies, as opposed to surrounding. And that gives us access to deer. And more spices. And more wheat.
Both of it. More weed, good things.
Yeah.
King
Sire,
Gilgamesh
no!
really doesn't understand what we're...
Uruk! The great city of Uruk!
I
Look
love
at our
it.
city. Look at our little city.
New hometown.
Alright, sire. We have some choices. We require irrigation to take advantage of the spices. We also require animal husbandry to take advantage of the deer. We could, however, take advantage of the wheat right away.
That's probably the smart cause. Get the wheat.
The wheat will help with food, and that would give us a boost to growing faster as a city.
Which is going to work into what we're doing anyway.
So then let's take a
Because we're
look
trying to...
at technology then. So knowing that we're going to go for the wheat, we don't require to go for like irrigation or animal husbandry, which if you look at the science tree, that sort of puts us in a position to where maybe we can try to learn writing
Okay.
or archery, for defense. Perhaps we can try to learn how to, work, the land with mining, which leads directly into bronze working. And we could build an encampment district for defense.
What was that last part?
We could go into mining, which leads into bronze working, which allows us to build an encampment district, which helps with defense.
Okay. It just cut out a little bit. I wasn't sure what you said.
Also, I mean, mining might not be bad for also the reason of it would unlock masonry, which would allow us to build walls.
I mean, that sounds important as fuck.
So mining,
Yeah. Well, the masonry, more specifically.
Okay. Let's make an emphasis on mining to go into masonry. Then
Build up our walls eventually, right?
Yes. I mean, that would really put us in a great position to where it's going to be very difficult for somebody to siege us, and even if they did, they would not go well. And I immediately have more people watching than I do when I play Fallout. Thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Dude,
My
Civ
people.
is the community, man.
That's my people on YouTube. They're just like, oh my god, Gentleman Critics is playing Civ again. Alright, so are we just going to go right into a war cart, or do we want to make a builder so we can take advantage of the wheat?
Probably take advantage of the wheat while we can, while we're thinking about it.
I like it. So in the meantime, do we keep the warrior in the city for defense, or do we take the gamble of sending them out and around to explore?
How beneficial would it be to have them explore? Like what's the best possible scenario here?
We could find a site that would be really, really good for our second city.
Okay.
We could also find barbarian encampment so we know once we do build a war cart what direction we should send them in. There seems to be something here to the south of us. Perhaps a city-state? Perhaps another country?
Okay.
Somebody's territory is to the south of us. In fact, sire, may I make a suggestion?
Absolutely not.
You see that the edge of this person's territory and the edge of ours, the deer seems to be in the middle.
Yes.
I would suggest, it takes 50 gold to do this. I would suggest we make it a point to when our gold reaches 50, we invest our entire coinage on claiming this land.
Okay. Solidify a food source.
I think it would be beneficial. Well, and as you can see, so there are a lot of factors that a city can provide. You have, down here, you have your culture, you have your food, you have your production, your science, your faith, and your gold. As you can see, the deer produce, yes, food, but they produce an awful lot of production. They would help increase our ability to be hardier and, you know, a more productive people.
Okay. I like the words you're using. I like your funny words, Magic Man.
So what do we want to do with the warrior? Do we want to keep him in Uruk, or do we want to have him explore? And if we do want to have him explore, to what direction would we send him?
Kind of want to keep him there, because I feel like
I like it.
I could be wrong, but it seems a bit early to just like have no defense at the ready.
I agree. Then this will go very quickly for the next 13 turns. Ah, Venice has come to say hello to us.
How dare they?
They are
We have nukes yet.
They are a city-state, not another country. So they will never get bigger than this one city. And they built in a floodplain.
Can you adopt city-states into your countries?
Yes. You can't.
Okay.
Now, you cannot have them join. Like, they won't ever become a city that we control. But we can send diplomats to them, envoys, over time. And that will give us certain benefits once we reach certain numbers of envoys. See how it has a 3 here and it has no Caesarian? We could become a Caesarian of Venice. Then their borders are open to us. If anybody declares war on us, they will defend us. And we can, for one of our abilities, I believe, was... Yeah, what was it? It costs half the usual amount to levy their army. So, You also have the ability to pay an amount of gold to a city-state, and their army becomes your army for 30 turns. Now, this is not often cheap, but apparently Sumeria is half the normal cost. And they'll
People
probably
just like
make
us.
something cool. Like they'll make like swordsmen about as quickly as you can make swordsmen and stuff like that. So they'll probably be slightly more technologically advanced. Maybe not more technologically advanced, but at least they'll have a standing army, kind of like always. So it's a good thing to want to have them on your side, and a bad thing to have them around you if they're not.
Okay.
We have grown in size of our city. It will now only take 6 more turns to make a builder.
Okay.
And in those 6 turns, we will grow again. From a 1 to a 2, now we will grow from a 2 to a 3. The highest, just for perspective, the highest I have ever achieved in a game when I won was with Scotland, and I had a city that was, I believe, 32.
Damn.
Which people have done the math and figured out. I can pull it up for you if you want to know how many people that is. Somebody figured out a chart one of these days.
I'm gonna say how many is two?
What was that on Reddit? I found that. Somebody did that.
Always Reddit.
Oh no, that was Steam. So we had about 1,000 people.
Okay.
In Uruk, we now have 6,000 people. When we reach 3, it'll be around 21,000 people.
Okay. So pretty exponential.
So for comparison, Scotland's city of Stirling was sitting around 16 to 17 million people when it was at 32. Yeah, it was like,
Okay.
it was bigger than New York, but not bigger than like Beijing. We're up to 7 people. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love it. I'm back. Welcome. He's playing Civ again. And look, we didn't even have to spend our gold on the deer. You naturally grow as a city. So in 13 more turns, we will claim this other wheat resource as well.
And that'll be huge.
Mm-hmm. Oh, barbarian scout. There's a barbarian village around. We can attack the scout, sire. Would you like to?
Yeah, we should probably get rid of him. Get ahead of that problem.
Scouts are so weirdly hardy. It's so strange in this game. He took that. He took that on the nose.
Wow. What a man. We should recruit him.
Oh, this is our first other country. Is this Arabia?
Ah, yes. It's like Lawrence.
Suladan. The Sultan Saladin All right. Do we have no time for his pleasantries, or would we like to invite him to our city to sample our hospitality?
I mean, no point in making enemies yet, right?
Yeah, we have no reason to think that they're going to be.
I mean, we attacked their scout, so I mean,
No,
you
no,
know.
that was a barbarian scout. This is a different scout that just showed up.
Oh, well,
To
then,
the
yeah,
south.
yeah. Let him in.
All right, all right. A fruitful offer. May
Damn it,
Allah
damn it,
bless you.
Squire. Treat him like a guest.
See, this
I
is
have to tell you
green
these
one.
things.
This green one is theirs, and it came from the south. So I would assume down here is Arabia.
Down in the south, okay.
And the scout is retreating to the north, so I would assume the barbarian village is somewhere up here.
Oh, so we should probably be ready in that direction. Bolster our defenses near that way more than towards Arabia.
We will not be able to chase the scout, sir.
That's okay. Let him flee.
Shall we return to the city and rest?
Yeah.
We have taken some small damage. I will heal the troops.
God damn it, Squire.
A builder has been built. I will begin the process. So this is kind of like a big brain move, what I just did. So
The big brain.
I say we put the builder to the left, okay? And we leave him vulnerable. So that's it's basically gonna be challenging the computer to say, do you want your scout to come down? Because the scout could come down and take our builder. But that would be the scout's entire turn. But the scout is also half health, so our warrior will likely be able to kill the scout and reclaim the builders. And we will have eliminated the scout. 'Tis a bold strategy, but it may pay off.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's go for it.
Alright, would we like to build a war cart or a new settler to make a second city?
Wasn't Warcart what we were doing? Didn't that seem to be the
I think a war cart would be prudent.
play? That would be the play.
Yeah.
Panache even.
Yeah, so I'm sure the Arabians will go back to their homeland with word of our panache.
You know, that's really all I want for our people, is to be well known for how they hold themselves, how they carry themselves in society.
Would you like to name the mountains, sir? We have these mountain ranges. Are these the Uruk Mountains?
What's do I have any children? Can I name it after my children?
Yes, you can.
Did Gilgamesh have children? Do
I'm
we know this?
just gonna look it up. Does Gilgamesh have children? I love it. We're gonna name it after Gilgamesh's children.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, I'm starting a D&D game in the Seven Isles with my family.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was talking about it with my cousin, and my aunt was like, I want to play. This sounds so cool. And then mom and dad were like, we want to play. So dad made a warlock named Damien, who is a Asmodeus tiefling. My aunt Emily just sent... Oh, dear God. She wants to be a dragonborn metallic druid named Angus.
Angus?
Angus. I love
Hell yeah. That's what it's all about.
I love it. Angus. Beautiful. Gilgamesh had a son. He named Ur-Lugal.
The Lugal Mountains.
The Lugal Mountains. I love it. He also had a childhood friend named Enkidu.
Keat.
Hmm. The Lugal Mountains.
I love it.
It's quite
It
something.
shall be named for my son.
Enkidu. Alright, they did not take the bait. We shall make the trek across the Tigris River.
Isn't the Tigris in Africa? Where's the Tigris River?
Where do you think Sumeria was?
Well, it's not always in the same. I'm not. Do you think Venice is next to where Sumeria was, Kyle?
No, not at all. Neither was.
Okay,
I mean,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying in the real world.
Yeah, no,
Where
it
was-
takes
where's the fucking
like
Tigris River?
it takes the names of like real rivers and stuff, and it just throws.
Yeah, and it moves it around. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm wondering in real life where is the Tigris River? I cannot remember.
Good question. I don't know. You just said that. I was just like, I don't know, man. What if it's in Africa?
Dude, do you think
It was
Sumeria was
in
in Africa?
Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It actually fits like more than it should.
It's actually extremely accurate. Besides the Venice thing. Venice wasn't there.
And the Rosetta River next to Venice.
Rosetta River. It's a little on the nose, don't you think?
Our government can be of great benefit. Our people await your decree.
It is not wisdom, but also
We have discovered a code of laws, sir.
Oh, I have. I made that discovery, yes, of course.
Do we want... so we get a military policy slot and an economic policy slot. We can put in the military policy slot one of these two red cards. We can either get a +5 bonus to combat with barbarians, or double experience for recon units. Scouts are recon units. We do not have a scout.
What do you recommend, Squire?
Discipline.
Discipline?
Discipline. We should have a discipline.
Who's that accent? Who is it?
South
Who
Park,
is this
man.
person? What have you done with my Squire? Who's this new person that's in this room with me? Come,
I have
where's
learned many
Kyle?
things
Bring
from
him back.
Arabia.
Oh.
They have a discipline.
Oh no. They made my Caucasian assistant start speaking with an accent. What the fuck is happening? Oh no.
For our economic policy slot, we have these two choices. God King, +1 faith and +1 gold in the capital, or urban planning, +1 production to all cities.
Ah, man, damn. I love the sound of God King, but urban production sounds really useful.
Yeah, I agree. Unless you
Damn it.
want to go down the faith route.
I will become a God King, but let's get there first.
Okay,
let's
okay. Yeah, we gotta like make that choice early though. If you want to create a religion, there's only 5 that get to exist on the planet, and they go to the first 5 people to recruit a great prophet.
I don't think that's fair. I feel like there's more than 5 religions, and to only limit it to 5 is kind of rough.
Technically, every culture gets to determine their own religion, but only 5 get to become great religions.
That's even worse.
You can win this whole game by winning religiously, by making the entire world go to your religion.
Just convince everyone you're God and you win.
Yeah, we could literally go for a religious victory where we are the Sumerian God King.
That's kind of horrifying,
Yeah, we could totally.
but
do
it sounds really cool.
that. I'm down. Like if you want to do that.
I was
now
like,
we
I'm
get
not
like-
going to say we shouldn't give in to the temptation and take over with an iron rule, but
All right, so now
We
we need to
can't.
make a civic choice, a culture choice. So we've already decided how we're going to go down the science tree. We have 9 people in the chat. Thank you all so much. We
I hope
could
you're all
also-
having a great day.
Dude, people love the Civ. And I love y'all. Thank you.
I'm telling you, man, Civ is the conduit for a community for you, man. You found it. You got it. Now you just gotta not get bored of the game and play it every day for the next 10 years, and you'll,
Yeah, slowly build a community.
eventually you'll have millions of people, and like a lot of them will be like, man, remember Civ back in the day? And you'll be like, guys, I'm never fucking playing Civ again. Stop. And they're like, okay,
guys, I'm gonna play
but
the
you
new
should.
season of Dispatch, Dispatch
Every
season
time.
2, and everyone's gonna be like, when are you gonna play Civ again?
They announced Civ 7.
They're in the chat.
God.
They're just like, this is fun, but
God
like, I
damn.
wish you were playing Civ instead.
The official Sid Meier's Civ account is like, hey, check out this trailer. And you're like, God damn it. Why would you do that to me?
Believe it or not, we are going back and we are adding 5 new countries to Civ 6. Like,
Introducing difficulty 9 and 10. You're like,
oh my god!
now I have to go play. Fuck!
Damn! I gotta quit my job.
Quits day job. Civ 7 streamer.
This is all I do now. This is who
I mean,
am.
honestly, it works for dumber things, Kyle. I'm not gonna lie. Like people make a living doing less. So.
All right. Do we go into foreign trade and we learn how to make traders, or do we go into craftsmanship?
I feel like the Sumerians were pretty crafty, but trading is like a universal language kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. They were pretty big traders as well. Hello, Sebastian.
I'd say trading would be my initial.
I like it. It also gives us the ability to go into a joint war.
That's
which we get all those
what I'm
bonuses
hoping
from
for.
that. Yeah.
You know me, I'm always on the hunt for Crusade number 2. Or whatever it would be. I know it's more than 2. What?
Dear God.
No, we're playing Civ, man. It's in context.
Oh dear God.
I'm not talking about in real life, wink. And that one's funny because that's your name.
I know.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, we're 4 turns away from getting the other wheat, so I'm just gonna wait on this builder for 4 turns so we can get the wheat.
4 turns till some weed, and then the Crusades.
Look at that.
God, this game's fun.
Look at that. We get
What is that?
not
What
one,
are we looking
but
at here?
2
Blurry.
hexes
Focus
of
phone.
incense down here.
What are those?
Incense.
Ooh, those sound valuable.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. They produce faith. The God King.
For the Emperor.
For the Emperor. Okay, I think we've already figured out what our win con's gonna be for this game. So we need to, once we figure out walls, I think we need to make it a point that we start going down the religious tree. We gotta get on that fast.
Can't wait. Can't wait to be the God Emperor of mankind.
Who but Sumeria could create the war cart? And who can possibly resist it? I love it.
Dude, it's actually turning out great because that's exactly what the Emperor of mankind tries to do.
Make a war cart?
Pretty much.
Alright, do we
Put
send
himself in.
the war cart up and try to go, like, see if we can find the barbarians? Or do we send it down and find out where Arabia is?
Do we think it would be beneficial to take care of the barbarians, and we're in a good spot to do that? Yeah.
I mean, we don't really know where they are, so I don't really know.
Kind of a shot in the dark.
It is kind of a shot in the dark, exactly.
We're just going off you suspecting because of earlier context clues.
Yes.
Mm.
We're up to 12 people. Thank y'all so much.
Welcome to the Emperor of Mankind run, everybody. We're gonna take over the whole galaxy.
Eventually, we will spread to the stars. We will spread
don't-
word of the Emperor of Mankind.
You don't realize it yet, but this is a Warhammer stream.
This is
Buckle in.
actually the
Get ready.
origin story of the Warhammer Earth. That's what you don't realize. That's what this actually
We're gonna
is.
get in. We're gonna play Age of Sigmar later. Don't worry, guys. No, it's okay.
Yeah, we have to, once we beat this, we have to just transition right into, like, a Warhammer game.
Just jump into Space Marines 2.
Yeah.
Like, all right, this is where it kicks off.
For the God King.
The God King Gilgamesh. People are like, what the? This isn't Civ. What the fuck?
I love it.
Sure it is.
Look at it. Look at it. It's getting bigger. The city's getting bigger.
Dude, Uruk. Hell yeah.
We are up to about 48,000 people. Getting there. I'm not going to lie to you, Sire. I think we need a second city.
Feeling a bit crowded, a bit cramped.
I think it's time.
Think it's time. Any suggestions?
Perhaps we go up the river to where we were initially here is where we started.
Can we
Perhaps
go
up
kind of
here?
spread north and kind of claim that land that I'm not gonna make that joke. Wow. The land that we started on. I think you
We
can
lost
piece
a
it together
person.
where I was
What did
going
you
with
say?
that, and I had to hit a hard e-break on the joke. I think you understand where I was going with that, though.
We gotta claim the land.
Yeah. I can't. God damn it. I suggest we go north and see what we can, get under our control. Yes.
Let us send the war cart north.
Okay.
And shall we begin production of a settler? Now, here's the thing.
Is that how we start a new city?
Yes. And when you create a settler, it takes one of the population away.
Yeah, because you got to have some of the population go to the
Exactly.
new place. Makes sense. I mean, I guess
But
that
you
makes sense.
see, in 7 turns we'll jump to a 5, and then in 9 turns we'll make the settler, so then it'll drop us back to a 4. So we won't really lose that much. Plus, our housing's a 7. That's actually really, really great. And now we can claim... Oh, and that gives us an inspiration towards craftsmanship. Wow, that's fantastic.
Wow.
Is that the ocean?
Oh shit! Are we almost there? Oh, it looks.
Send word immediately! We will send a hawk! Back to Uruk! We have found water, sir! The coastline!
Man, I was really hoping we would use ravens instead of hawks, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll, maybe
Sire,
later
we're
on down the
still
line.
looking for the ravens. We will find them. That
I
Arabian
mean, you promised
guy that
promised
came
me
here,
by the spring, but it's okay. I'm not
that
gonna.
Arabian guy we brought and we showed the hospitality to. He told me about these birds called ravens. I really want to use ravens. Sire, we don't have any ravens.
They're black and sleek.
We have a plethora of hawks, sir.
I know. I just get so bored of the hawks.
Ah, more barbarians. It looks as though we have sent our war cart in the right direction, sir.
Yeah, I think we need to kind of cut west and claim all that land in between the sea and us, so we have that access. That
So
seems
maybe
kind
even
of
like another city, and just kind of we could have this whole triangle.
coastal city right there on the bends right there.
Maybe that could be the city that we dedicate to money. That's the trade center.
Keep all the poor people in Uruk. I like it, Kyle.
No, dude, Uruk's huge. It's just got all the food. Everybody eats an Uruk. Look at Uruk produces 14 food a turn. That's craziness for 3000 BC. No wonder we're growing so fast.
We got all the resources.
The barbarians are attacking our war carts. There are more.
Oh my god. Fight back.
Permission,
Survive.
sir. Permission to send the warriors.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. I think that seems like a time you would do that.
War cart, show them who you are. Oh, well, that was quite effective. Wow. I guess that is the strongest ancient era unit I've ever seen. My goodness.
Did we get them?
Just about one-shotted them. And then the warriors just tried to attack us, and they lost nearly half their health. Alright, sir, do we take out the warriors, or do we take out the slingers?
Advice here, considering I've never done any of the combat ever.
If the warriors attack us across the river, they will be at a disadvantage, and they will lose a significant amount of their health. The slingers, however, can attack us with range from outside the city, or off the other side of the river. However, there's only one of them left. They will do very, very little damage. I don't think there is a wrong decision here.
I say slingers. My gut's telling me slingers.
It then puts our war cart in a more defensible position as well. All of a sudden, you just see horses and like a war cart with like spike, like he's got like spears, just riding across the river, just like. Ah! See, so they just killed themselves actually. Now it did take a lot of our health, but we can give them a promotion. When you promote a unit, they gain health.
That always makes me work harder.
Would you like to have a promotion for more combat strength versus a fortified defender, or more combat strength when defending against ranged attacks?
Which of those sounds more often convenient or more often useful?
Charge will help us against a barbarian outpost. Barding will help us get to the barbarian outpost without taking as much damage, potentially.
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, so
I guess the first one?
So, yeah, so go against... So we'll have a war cart that's specifically, this is the thing that we use to take outposts.
Yeah.
Charge! Once they get enough promotions, you can name them.
Well, isn't that fun?
Yes! Destroyed. Oh, and that's a huge eureka, because that goes to bronze working. Heck yeah.
As our civic
That's the positive aspect of trade.
We learned foreign trade. With that, we also learned 2 cards. We now have a different red card we could use. 100% production towards ancient and classical era naval units, which I wouldn't recommend right now because we don't have any coastal cities.
Oh God, what happened? Okay.
We also got one that is a +2 gold from all trade routes. Now, we do not currently have a trader, but if we did, that's an extra +2 gold per turn.
That sounds huge.
Well, gold is not only valuable because it allows you to buy buildings and units and all kinds of things. When you make a military unit, it requires a small amount of the gold that you make per turn to maintain that unit. You have to pay your soldiers. But we would then lose that +1 production that we currently have in the city. And that is for
And the
all
production
cities.
seems super valuable, though.
And we don't have a trader yet.
Yeah.
Maybe we keep things as is, but let's put an emphasis on when the settlers are done, we make a trader.
Okay. Makes sense.
Then we'll reevaluate. And we did get a inspiration towards craftsmanship, so we can do craftsmanship in 11 turns, as opposed to 31 or 22. Now we will need mysticism though if we want to go to be a god king.
Or the Emperor.
So I say let's do
So funny.
craftsmanship. You know, sir,
Okay.
I have an idea. I have a suggestion. We're up to 15
I've been-
people. Thank you guys so much. So, mysticism's Eureka is, or early empire's Eureka is grow your civilization to at least a 6 population. We're 12 turns away from that in Uruk.
Okay.
Should we wait 12 turns, then make the settler to get that Eureka, which would save us a considerable number of turns?
I mean, if it's going to save time in the long run, yeah.
I think it will. Okay, let's do that. Let's table the settler. Well, instead, let's make a trader. Continue them up or go across?
We're to the north, yeah. Go across. Go keep peeking west.
There it is. We found it.
What's that?
That is the barbarian outpost. Would you like to
Oh,
charge
nice.
it, sir? I believe we will take it out in one swoop.
Oh, well, fucking swoop away.
Reconnaissance units.
Ah,
and
we were
scouts.
granted a scout. Very helpful. Foxes. Fur. Yes, fur. We're up to 18 people. Thank you guys so much. Welcome back, everybody. Where would you like to send the scout? They're not very helpful militarily, but they're the kind of thing we can just send around, you know, just to scout out the area.
How about southwest?
Yeah, and
See
like
how
figure
big that
this
ocean
out.
is.
I like it.
This river has.
There's another river down here with floodplains. The scout killed itself on our warriors. How interesting.
Not our scout.
Nope. There's.
I'm about to say, wow, he went out and made one discovery and killed himself. Oh, that's great.
And we just hit 20. Thank you guys. We're at 20 people. Woo!
They love the Civ.
Someday I'll get up to 500 again.
Telling you, man. Full-time Civ streamer, except for a little bit of Elden Ring.
Interesting. There's even more incense down here.
Maybe that's what we need to capitalize on since there's so much of it already.
And that'll certainly help with the faith. And more wheat.
Plenty of candles for the churches.
Yep. It'll smell freaking great in our temples. I'll tell you that.
It'll smell holy.
It'll smell like the God King. They say he smells of incense.
Nay, he reeks of it.
Oh, okay. So it looks like we found a little peninsula here. And whales.
Oh, whales?
Mm-hmm. That's a luxury resource.
Not the country.
Ha, 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 ha. So, luxury resources like furs and whales and incense and spices. So these things are interesting. So if you have one of them in your empire, it provides like a flat amenity to your empire. Right now we're at -1. So if we put a plantation on top of this for the spices, I don't know if that one would go away. It probably would put it at a 0.
Yeah.
Now if we had 2, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't give you any more of an amenity bonus. So what you're intended to do in the game is to get multiple things of incense, multiple things of spices, and then we would go to like Saladin and we would make a trade. And we would say, I can give you spices and incense, the extra spices and incense that I have, for 30 turns for so much gold up front or over time. So we make deals, make trades with them. Things like the deer, however, and the wheat, these are not luxury resources. You don't trade them. They're just bonus resources, really nice to have. They increase your food or your production and so on. Not to say that the spices don't, but like as you can see, the incense will give you like more of a faith yield, whereas the spices give you more of a food yield. The foxes will give you a gold yield, and I think so do the whales. Yeah. So this is really, God, that's a money city waiting to happen right there.
Probably get on that as soon as we can, like you were saying a couple turns ago.
You tell me when you feel comfortable with what you've explored and when you would like to return.
I mean, from what I can tell, we're on the coast now.
Yeah, and it appears, even from what our scout just discovered, that this might be somewhat of a bay that leads into the ocean.
I think that city might need to be a bit further south than what we were talking about initially.
Yeah, and then it can like, well, so this is Arabia, right?
Okay.
So we have to be really like aware when we're creating our scout that we don't go too far away from the empire. Because if we are, then they might be more inclined to become an Arabian city. Now there's certain things you can do to like increase their loyalty to the empire. We are not really far enough in the game yet to really know how to do that. But
it should be a little closer.
Yes. Now there is one thing we can do that there's nothing stronger in the game than this, and it's a government plaza. It's the only one. You can only make one in one city once the whole game. Once you make one, you're locked in. Okay? But
deal or no deal style.
It provides a +8 loyalty per turn, which is
so like it guarantees that city is
pretty much
yours.
So say we'll find out when we make the settler, it could be a -20 loyalty down here right next to Arabia, and it could be like a -7 here on the side of the river, on like this side of the river. That will, government plaza will pretty much guarantee that city will always be loyal to us. And it could then serve as kind of like this is the marker of like, this is where Arabia will never be able to go further north. So if they want to expand their empire, they aren't going to be coming up into this territory. We're sort of laying a claim that this side of the mountains and this river is the beginning of Sumeria.
Okay.
Well, we'll get there very quickly. We're not far from that. We are 8 turns away. So we just made a trader, which is great. We're 8 turns away from being able to make, finish our settler off. So we could do another builder, so that way when we create that settlement, it already has a builder ready to go. We could make another war cart. We could make a monument, which a monument is a way to add loyalty to a city. It'll add a +1 loyalty, which we will never have to worry about in our capital. Our capital will always be loyal. But it also provides a +1 culture per turn. And in the beginning of the game, that can be very valuable. As you can see, we only produce 2 culture per turn.
Okay.
So those would be the 3 choices that I would consider. We could do a monument, a builder, or another war cart. We also
honestly, a builder to me sounds like it's going to be more productive long run.
Yeah, and especially if we put it down here, that'll allow us to kind of like tap into like this wheat potentially, and maybe buy a couple hexes and grab this wheat from Arabia before they can get it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. And then we can send the settler to Venice and just get a passive +3 gold for the next 4 turns. It'll also create a road to Venice.
In addition to bringing...
And that gave us a Eureka to currency, which is nice. I'm going to send them over here so we can see. So this is their capital. This is Cairo. Right now, Cairo is not big enough that it has closed borders. Neither are we. That's what you can see with the dotted line. That's an open border, so we could just like cross over into that right now.
Okay.
Another barbarian scout leads me to think that there's another barbarian village up here in the north.
Yeah, we're definitely on the coast. That is just the ocean.
Yeah.
Get his ass.
I'm gonna send the scout back up here. See if we can't figure out like where there might be more barbarians. Yeah. And I don't like leaving barbarians just like out and about. Oh my god, they built Cairo next to a volcano. You crazy people.
Oh my god, like on top of one.
It's like literally, if it erupts, it's going to land on Cairo. Now, it's not going to destroy it, but it's going to certainly make it really weak.
It's certainly going to suck.
Easily takeable. Oh god, do you see that? So they're moving a settler up here.
Your Grace.
When wasteful war shall...
So if we want to send somebody down south, we probably need to do it quickly.
Start what?
A settler, because it looked like Cairo's sending a settler.
Go for it.
Or we could be really crazy and we could declare war on Arabia and we could take their settler.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know
And then
about
we
all
could
that.
and then we could try to take Cairo.
I didn't know I had a war master at my side over courting war.
There is always an option for war, sire. War is
Didn't realize we were
expansion.
so, didn't realize we were so cold-blooded out in this bitch.
I would surprise you, my liege.
Leash. I mean, do you think we could take their settler and
I do.
really ruffle some feathers?
I do.
Fucking ruffle away.
Then perhaps it would be prudent for us to learn bronze working and iron working. We shall make swordsmen. Bronze working for sure. Let's start there. If we are to begin war, we must get the war cart back.
That would be beneficial.
Would you like me to declare war, sir?
Yes. They shouldn't be trying to expand where we were going to expand eventually.
War is upon us.
War never changes. Saw a thing online the other day that was like Fallout 5 is going to be the biggest game Bethesda's ever made. And I'm like, why are we talking about Fallout 5?
Steam
Because
hissing.
There's a
Bethesda
whole other
has
game.
completely forgotten that Elder Scrolls exists.
It's like you got please finish the other thing that you're working on first, and then we can talk about Fallout 5, and I'll be just as excited for that.
Joke's on you. They were never gonna make Fallout or Elder Scrolls.
Stop! Don't say that.
There's always a ruse.
If we can get Civ 6, I think we should be able to get Elder Scrolls 6.
We shall take their settlers, sir. Oh God!
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Our city-state
Well, that seemed to be bad advice, Squire. I won't lie. How am I supposed to be a god emperor with decisions like this under my belt?
Cairo is far weaker than I anticipated them to be.
You have too much faith in them and not enough faith in me, your god emperor.
God, that is what a god emperor would say, isn't it?
All I'm saying, man, is I made populace for a reason. All right? If I ever get to be a bad guy, you better believe it. That'll be me.
Oh my God, they survived! Yes! Now settlers, run! Run!
Really flying by with the seat of your pants, Squire. Accidental victories in war.
Oh boy. Oh, this is like crazy. Okay. This is crazy.
Skill with
Oh my God, everything's happening exactly as it needs to. I think we need this. Well, we don't. I don't think war carts are. Let me check what war carts are considered. heavy cavalry. Yeah, so then that doesn't help us. No. I think we keep the +5 combat for strength for fighting barbarians. We finished the war card. Heal up this war card. Found the village right here, I say. Dare I say, which is risky.
You seem to be a fan of the old risky maneuver.
May I make a suggestion?
How bad
We
is
are
it?
losing loyalty.
How bad is it? Intriguing. Not too bad. I've seen worse. So we need early empire. We need a governor. A governor will help us greatly.
How do we get a governor?
Early empire. But we... How much are we falling by? 5. I do not know if a governor will be enough. We need state workforce. Perhaps military tradition. Choices. Let us begin with a monument. State workforce will also give us that. Okay, how do we play this? Perhaps another city here will make more loyal. Can build a monument in Perhaps we buy a monument in buy us more time. We could spend our gold reserves to buy a monument in and then work upon an ancient wall. We can then put another settler here, around here, which might keep it from going disloyal. As we must survive for at least 17 turns. Thoughts?
I zoned out in the last part. Would you say?
So the plan that I'm concocting here is we spend 240 gold out of our 345 to build instantly a monument in
Okay.
This will give us an extra +1 to loyalty. So instead of losing 5, we will be only losing 4 per turn. Which will buy us some more time. We must then learn early empire, which will take 17 turns. This will give us a governor with which we can put in which will give us even more loyalty, as well as a card +2 loyalty per turn for cities with a garrisoned unit. Together, that should stabilize Plus, by buying that monument, we can then immediately begin production upon an ancient wall. And we are at war, after all.
Okay. It sounds like a good plan.
I will commence. As is your will, my lord.
Keep seeing all these Instagram reels and shit of people being like, man, I keep seeing all these clips of like old Minecraft and it just seems so simple. And everybody's like, yeah, that's why it was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't people trying to make a bunch of redstone shit and break the game and build computers in Minecraft. It was just vibes.
You
It was
just mine,
building,
if you can believe it or
just
not.
digging holes and talking, and suddenly it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and you were like, oh, "Fuck."
We bought ourselves a considerable amount of time. It will now take 42 turns
Okay.
for to change its loyalty. The scout came into the wrong spot. I will use the war cart to wipe it from existence.
Good, calm, rational plan, Squire.
I shall have the builder build something marvelous, sir.
A
no
statue
one
to our
else-
glorious kingdom?
Nothing else in the world has ever existed quite so brilliantly as this. The ziggurat. It truly represents our civilization's spirit and defines the landscape of our empire. The ziggurat.
Oh, Tower of Babel?
We built
Love a good tower.
We built a mini one.
It's huge. So modest. My Squire.
If it is modesty that wins us this war, then modest I shall be. The war cart shall make its march. We will surround this city, and we will take it.
Here, here.
The science that we're gaining is actually kind of huge from these.
Good. That's a big factor in these games, science.
And Cairo, you fool. Cairo has chosen not to make an army to try to fight us, but instead to try and build a great wonder. The fools. They will perish for such silly decisions.
None can stand against the Sumerians.
We are inevitable. Where do you think we should put this settler? Could go up here. Go like here. We could
That'll start another city, right?
Yeah.
Right on the coast, yeah. Where you just had it, like pretty much directly west of Uruk.
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Still close by, but just far enough to at least make it worth it.
Yeah. And then we will make more war cart. We'll make another war cart for the war effort.
The war on drugs.
The war on Cairo.
Yeesh.
I'm also interested in creating.
All right. I believe it is time that we learn astrology.
Ah, yes, I've always wondered what my sign was.
We can then begin to learn about religion. It will be very important for us and our plans.
I've been thinking about who we should pray to in this religion. Me.
You know, I think I would be. I'm quite holy.
You know, I'm a good guy. You know, I'm modest.
I think the people would like me. You know.
I think the people really like me. I think they, you know, I think they should be thankful for me, you know?
I agree, sire.
Of course you would. I'm a likable guy.
I'm kind of right about everything, always.
Of course it's a good idea. I said it.
We must be aware there is a barbarian quad marine, sir.
Excuse you?
A large barbarian ship. If we create a city here, it will be attacked by this barbarian ship.
What can we do about that? Do we have any ranged weapons?
We have not yet discovered archers, sir. And archers would not be very effective against a quad marine anyway.
So we need a navy.
We need a navy. We know how to build a galley, but not a quad marine, sir. For that, we don't even know how to build a galley, actually. We don't know how to build anything naval.
We don't know how to build anything.
Nothing naval. Now, however, if we do found a city on the coast, we will get a eureka towards sailing, and we can learn it quickly. But then we still will not know how to make a quad marine. That will take quite some time to learn how to make a ship of this power.
So maybe a little further north or south, and we avoid them for the time being?
Yeah, as long as it's on the coast, we won't be able to compete. It will be not such a good idea. We could continue up here, and we could build where we initially spoke.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Our plans for coastal dominance shall wait. They have begun building a encampment district. This is not great for us. But we are soon to have a governor. This will help us greatly.
We've always liked politicians.
Shall I begin the assault on Cairo, sir?
Yeah. Fucking fire everything.
I believe Cairo will be ours next turn, sir.
Good, good, good. And then we shall celebrate with the people.
Well, Arabia, welcome. to the Empire of Man.
هذا ليس هو النصر.
Empire of Sumeria.
النصر هو تغيير قلوب خصومك بالرفق والحسنى.
Oh wow, no wonder you lost the war. They just said, this is not victory. Victory is changing the hearts of your opponents through gentleness, through kindness.
Oh,
Not gonna lie, I think I know why you lost.
I think you misunderstand that we were fighting.
We were in a war, man.
You were meant to try and kill us. You did not.
No, you did not. You did not. Repair your monument. Ah, a very successful war, sir.
The first of many, I'm sure.
What would you like Uruk to do? We have produced yet another war cart. I will send it up north. Shall we build a monument to our victory? A wall? An encampment district? More settlers to expand our empire further?
What do you suggest? Because, like, at this point, we've got a little bit of everything going, don't we?
A little bit, yeah. Really, we need science, or we need to start building holy districts probably in all of our cities. And
Okay.
we need to like really turn it up a notch and become like a religious empire. I would think a monument would be good right now.
Dude, let's build some churches. Really get people praying.
We now have the opportunity.
And we learned we got a governor. Now, there's a bunch of governors you can choose from. They all do different things. Military governor, diplomatic governor, religious governor, growth governor, builder governor, science and culture governor, and money governor.
So we would want the culture one?
Culture and science is probably my favorite in the early days of the game.
You said we need more science, so...
Yeah, let's do Pangala. We'll throw him in Uruk because it has the highest population and is probably producing the most science. Let's see who's producing the most science. Yeah, it's Uruk.
Our governor.
It was luxuries like egg.
All right. Nice. Oof, we got some choices now, huh? What a very successful war. It was over very quickly.
Hell yeah, it was.
We could do colonization, and we could have everybody just start producing settlers and just like really populate the crap out of this coast, this continent.
That'll be good for all the prayers.
We could wait on that though. We could do builders, 30% deduction towards builders, and we could like really make the cities themselves like really good first.
Make the cities really big.
Yeah, like it'll make them produce more food, produce all kinds of cool stuff. Or we could just leave it in production and we could worry about building monuments and walls and stuff.
I really don't know.
I guess you're at that part of the game where it's really like, we just gotta make a choice about what's our priority as we move forward. We don't have any country that we know of around us. We could just focus on colonizing the land we see that we have around us until we meet a new threat or potential.
I mean,
ally.
yeah. It is kind of just our space to do whatever right now.
Yeah. But we're about to learn holy districts in 2 turns. So maybe we just leave it as is. And in 2 turns we just focus on holy districts and let's really get that religion going first. And then we're going to get the science turned up. We'll learn how to build some ships. We'll start becoming more coastal. And then we can really just turn out settlers. I think that's...
Okay.
Let's do that. Now that is a big decision. We'll need mysticism and theology in order to make a religion.
Yeah.
So, probably do that. Let's probably go for mysticism. One of our war carts has a promotion. We are at 26 people. See if we can get to 30 here before we end this tonight.
Yeah, I got like 10 minutes left in me.
This has been a really good stream. We have a lot of people
Yeah.
watching right now. And thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. I'm convinced that like a lot of people just turn it on, just put it on in the background while they do other stuff. Because a lot of
They
people
just
don't
enjoy the aspects of it.
A lot of people don't talk. You know, they don't say things in my chat very often. But like when I stream Fallout, like I get like maybe like 3 or 4 people, you know, kind of consistently watching. Nothing like this.
Man, when we play Night Rain, Beard is always there, and that's about the only time I ever see Beard.
Do you want to make the other war cart the same as the other one?
Yeah.
You know, it is. We could turn our attention against Bologna and Venice. We could try to take Venice.
What a sentence.
We do have a war cart here. We have 3 war carts and a warrior. We could surround Venice and try to take it. Let's see, just for thoughts. How much damage would we... I don't even know because we're not at war yet. So I don't know how effective we would be against them.
I think we'd be fine.
Would you like to go back into war?
Yeah, fuck it.
Let's do it. Let us get prepared. Now they do have archers inside the city, so we would have to take the city before we can... We can't attack the archers until we take the city. That does pose difficulties.
Not for a god king.
Would you like the settlers here or here?
Right on the bend of the river. Just around the river bend.
Egypt. We're at 27. Can we get to 30 people before we're out? 28. Come on, guys. I love it. Thank you so much. Can we get to 30 concurrent viewers for this stream?
Civilizations have uncovered new technologies and...
It's been a good stream, Alex. Egypt just levied Bologna. That's a levied troop. That must mean Egypt is somewhere on the other side of the mountains. We'll be fine, the citizens of Kish say. All mountains smoke a little, right?
Doesn't sound like a good motto.
Well, it's Kish. What do you expect? Oh. He went there. What do you want
He
Kish to
went
do?
there.
What do you want Kish to do? What you thinking?
What'd you say?
What do you want Kish to do?
I mean, we needed a money city, didn't we?
Yeah, I think that needs to be our coastal cities, though. Like, we'll build harbors, you know?
Okay. So could we make Kish like a what would you call it? Like that's where all the soldiers train. That's like
We could
our war
definitely make
capital.
it a military city. Yeah. Yeah.
Since there seems to be barbarians to the north and to the west, maybe have a military city right there.
So let's maybe put an emphasis on ancient walls to start. And then when it gets big enough that it can build a encampment, we'll build an encampment district. Egypt says, I bring to you a small glimpse of the wonders of Egypt, jewels of gold and lapis, ivory and bone. These cost many deben, but we have them in abundance.
So they're not worth anything because you have many of them.
Oh, the God King has spoken. Do we say your delegation is welcome in our city? Do we say our capital is not open to visitors at this time? Or do we not say anything and we just, goodbye, sir?
I mean, if they come bearing gifts, let us see what they bring.
You are welcomed into Uruk. He says
Fell in
excellent.
a hole.
Venice now has 2 archers, but one, you cannot have both inside the city.
A physician without a
Protection.
knob.
Cardiff as well. Intriguing. Ah, Egypt is just on the other side of the mountains here.
Around the corner at all times, it seems.
Mm.
Amber's talking to her sister right now, and the conversation has jumped topics so many times. I just keep hearing glimpses of conversation. Very funny listening to how sisters talk.
I would not know anything about that.
I know how I talk to my sister, but how sisters talk is a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Where's this water coming from? What the fuck? What the fuck? I got new paper cups. Oh god, there's more water. Where's all this fucking water coming from? This pissing me off.
What are you talking about? Are you in Minecraft?
Playing Minecraft. I'm playing a real game. I almost fell in a hole. I'm not gonna joke anymore.
Oh,
I just
then
wanted to-
another civilization, Carthage.
Ooh, damn! So we're actually surrounded right here.
Yeah, they're to the north of us, the north of Kish. We might need to kind of start thinking about securing our borders a little bit here.
Need more statues with my face on them.
Uruk. Do we build a holy site in Uruk?
Yeah, let's get the roots going now, while everything is calm.
Alright, my suggestion is let's build one more war cart because in 2 turns we can start the holy site on a place that is going to give us a +3 faith per turn and we don't have to buy it. It's just going to grow on its own naturally in 2 turns. And then we'll have an extra
Cool.
war card. We are almost ready to begin the assault on Venice.
They'll never see us coming.
They'll never see you coming.
Ow, my ankles.
The Phoenicians would they would like to offer us a gold piece per turn for 30 turns, so 30 gold pieces. 3 gold pieces up front, and they would like to exchange open borders for them, open borders for us.
Open borders.
They would be free to move about our borders as they see fit.
I feel like they'd be quite upset when we strike their homeland.
Indeed.
So in the event that we allow them in and then we decide to attack Venice, do people in Uruk that are from Venice, do they like do something while they're in our city?
They would be too afraid to.
Let them in. They'll have nowhere else to go. They'll have to stay.
All right, sir. We shall begin the assault. Declare war.
Time for war.
The king has spoken!
I think Venice should be ours.
Send one of our Cairo ravens. The war has begun.
Oh, we have ravens now? Thank
we
God.
took Cairo, right?
The Egyptians. Oh, Mr. Creeper, don't look at me.
Oh, the war is off to a fantastic start, sir.
Of course it is.
We have destroyed one of Venice's 2 archer units. They are at nearly half health, and we have claimed a builder.
Sounds successful to me.
No wonder Cairo had such issues. They have like no production. They need a builder.
See, we're saving them.
Yeah, they were not running themselves correctly. I'll tell you that. No wonder they were so easy.
My liege, we have...
It is not that life. I like to say I practice.
Do it. I say we leave everything as is for now. We are not yet ready.
I forget.
Well,
What's going on?
builders. Let's do builders. And Kesh, you are taking far too long on your wall. Produce builders. We need theology. Venice
lightning rod.
is ours, sir.
Damn, so we got 3 cities now?
We have 5. We have 5 cities now. Kesh, Uruk, Cairo, and Venice. We could move right in to try to take Bologna as well.
And hostile takeover of the whole fucking Rosetta River and the Tigris River.
Yeah, kinda. And the Jordan River.
Damn.
The expansion is rapid. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You start spreading all that faith, otherwise I'll never be God King.
Yeah, for real. We really do need to like make that like a thing. Shall we
King of
go towards Bologna now? Shall we turn our attention to Bologna?
I mean, they're next on the block.
That they are, sire. That they are.
Wrong place, wrong time, unfortunately for them. Oh, now I hear crying.
Uruk shall make a holy site. The process is beginning. Well, this is going quite well. If we can take Bologna, I think that'll be like the perfect place to stop this. And hopefully it goes just as quickly.
It's honestly kind of surprising how much we took over.
Well, you know, it's the war cards. I really think it is. You know, it's the fact that we get the most powerful ancient era unit. I don't know how strong we're going to be once
Time has come to choose which of our
world
to
moves
commemorate
out of an
in our
ancient.
history.
Oh, we're moving into a new era.
History marches forward.
Oh, it's happening.
We're moving into the classical era right now. But are we moving in in a golden age? A golden age for the Sumerian Empire. We get to make a dedication, sir. We can do a free inquiry. Eureka's provide an additional 10% of their technology costs. Commercial hubs and harbors, gold adjacency also provide science. We could do pen, brush, and voice. Inspirations for culture provide 10% boosts. Each city receives +1 culture per specialty district, like a holy site. Monumentality, +2 movement for all builders. May purchase civilian units with faith. Builders and settlers are 30% cheaper to purchase with faith and gold. Exodus of evangelists. +2 movement for all missionaries, apostles, and inquisitors. Additionally, newly trained ones get +2 charges and +4 great profit points per turn. That would really help us to found our religion quicker.
Yeah, those last two sound really useful, but that last one
I think if we're going for a religious victory, I think it
kind of plays, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The +4 great profit points per turn are really going to help us get to found a religion quicker.
Great need.
And let's take a look at it. How many religions have been founded so far? Only 1, so there's still a really good chance we're going to get one. right, sir, would you like to begin the war?
Taking over Bologna?
Should we take over Bologna?
No, they're baloney.
We shall take Bologna. It will be ours. Let the war commence.
Fucking this kingdom came in, took over, changed how we fucking said the name of our city. Now we're a deli meat. Fuck that.
What the fuck? It's so uncool.
Right? There was an accent to it. You can't just say baloney. On my way back to the big hole I almost fell in. Chicken.
Our scouts are very brave.
Hell yeah, every time they see a new place, we're like, all right, take it. Go in there and take
For
it.
your emperor. There is iron down here in the south of Cairo, in the cold tundra.
You know, some say he's the god emperor of all mankind.
That's what I've heard.
Gilgamesh. Heard rumors that he's every time he dies, he just comes back.
Some say he cannot be killed.
Say he has psychic powers and can link all of mankind at once, but he chooses not to.
This is gonna be so fun. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. How close? Oh, how close are we gonna be? We gotta get to 60 points. Then we can. We're doing 4 per turn. Once we get to 60 great profit points, we can recruit a great profit, and then we can create the religion and name it. All kinds of stuff.
What do we name it?
I don't know. What is the name of the religion in 40K?
There's not really a name to it. I mean, you could. I guess you could do. Because technically, the God Emperor of Mankind says he's not a god, and he talks out against it. But then there's like the whole Mars, the Mechanicus on Mars that do consider him a god and openly worship him as the Omnissiah.
Oh my god, Omnissiaism?
Or because it's the fucking, I can't remember the name right now. The Mechanicus, the Adeptus Mechanicus. However, you would make that into a religious word. Mechanism.
Mechanism?
Mechanism with an M.
Mechanism. I'm down for mechanism. Alright, we have been offered a similar deal to what the Phoenicians offered us.
Oh.
The Egyptians would like to give us 4 gold now and 30 gold over the course of the next 30 turns, but they want open borders with us, and we can have open borders with them.
Who is this?
This is Egypt. The other side of the mountains.
I mean, we can let him in for now. You know.
Yeah. I'm not entirely convinced once we take Bologna, we should not take Rock Hadet as well, the Egyptian capital. It is their only city.
Let's keep that under wraps for now, at least, sire.
True. We shall build a shrine to the God King.
You know the large statue of Stalin in Russia somewhere that's like crazy fucking big? Something like that. It was something real modest. The old Minecraft sunset. Now with ray tracing for some fucking reason.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Oh, you man, we live in a weird timeline.
Yeah, we do. Never would have guessed we lived in the timeline where Minecraft would become the biggest game ever. That really
right?
surprised me. Didn't see that coming.
Because like when we played it, and before that, because it was a big PC thing for a while before it was even on Xbox. Nobody really played it because it was like a super dorky thing. It was just blocks.
I remember a lot of people didn't even like it. I didn't, and when it first came out, I was like, this looks stupid, I don't get it. And Jesse convinced me to download it, the trial version of it, and play it.
Yeah.
And I played it for like 3 or 4 hours one night, and I was like, I totally fucking get it. This is amazing.
Not to alarm you, Kyle, but there's zombies on zombie horses now. They have spears. Don't be alarmed. Be rash.
Let's not be rash.
You take one more step and the little weird thing gets it. Don't be rash.
He puts his hand out like, whoa.
Whoa, hey, everybody slow down.
What's this? Maybe I moved too fast on that. You know, I came in with a lot of energy.
Hey,
A lot of energy. Let's just take a step back.
I don't know how they managed to do it, but they got Adam Warlock perfect somehow.
I don't know why they make him stupid. He's not supposed to be stupid.
I don't know, but God, Will Poulter did it good. It was funny.
He's supposed to be like really intelligent. This is the guy that wielded the fucking Infinity Gauntlet in the Infinity Saga in the comics, and they turned him into a joke.
But he got a really cool intro with Heart. And now every time I hear that song, that's all I can think of is him fucking flying through space.
What's that stupid thing he's talking about at the end of that movie? He's like, you know, I treasure his whole discography. I can't remember what band it was he was talking about at the end there.
Some niche James Gunn band.
Yeah.
That now everybody's like, oh, of course I love that music. I've always loved that music.
He's running out of it, man. I don't know if everybody's so down for that stuff anymore.
He got one with the Superman movie. He snuck one in with the punk rocker song because that like tied into the plot.
Yeah,
and
that
other
one
than
was
that,
good. I just like that one.
Yeah, I still like it. Every time I hear it now, I just think about Superman. So I'm like, okay, cool. You did what you were trying to do. You associated being punk with, doing the right thing.
Somehow. Doesn't make sense.
It was the most punk thing we could do at the time. Ever since Green Day said that one dumb thing about punk music, no one has any fucking idea what punk music is supposed to be.
I don't even know. Alright, so I think this is a great spot to end it. We are building, we're building another, let's build another one.
Hello, Mr. Enderman.
Oh my god, dude, we could so take Rockadet. Egypt is ours, dude. Look at this. They have 3. They have a population of 3. That's ours, man.
We're doing them a favor, taking it off their hands.
That's not even this isn't even gonna be a challenge. Oh dear god, we might be able to do this with 3 of them.
But I'm a punk rocker, yes I am.
Oh, they do have their archer in there. They do have their chariot archers, which are not to be underestimated in power. But they only have 1 of them. Oh, there's a second one. And they now have a second city. Alright, Alex. Egypt just came to us and said, hey, the sun does not abide others' lights in the sky when it shines, so I cannot abide your forces near me. Do we say, my troops are merely passing by, or do we say, you were right to worry, war?
Egypt?
Yeah.
I mean, I was kind of hoping you would just mind your own business, Egypt, but since you want to press me, war.
War.
God Emperor demands it.
Siti ahawutin erbara, howinik inotin erbawujino,
No use begging now. Don't even try.
Fire your arrows at the sun. Strike your swords against the flood. It will have the same effect. You know, let's see about that.
Very poetic.
Let's see about that. We can choose our pantheon. Lots of different options. We're getting close to making a religion. Holy site districts get +1. I mean, dude, so many options. What do you want to achieve with this pantheon?
True mortality.
True immortality?
No, just the basic stuff. I don't know. I don't know what a good answer is for that.
God of War. Bonus faith equal to 50% of the strength of each combat unit killed within 8 tiles of a holy district on standard speed. I think, let's be God of War.
I am the God of War.
There is another pantheon. Rock Cadet is putting up a greater fight than I anticipated.
Wars can be one foul swoop.
Not always, can they?
We can no more have exact religious
All right, are we at a stopping point?
than exact.
Yeah, I was really hoping we could just take Rock Cadet here really quick. Holy site adjacency bonuses. Yes. And Cardiff will now help us, because Cardiff, we're now the Caesarian of Cardiff. Oh my god, we must expand and take all of Egypt. It is our destiny. Oh,
I'd love to take the pyramids.
we can name our original war cart now. What would you like to name them?
What would you name a war cart, Squire?
Let's look at what the computer has. The Fighting Dragoons. The First
Ooh.
Horde.
Ooh, the First Horde. I like that.
Okay, the First Horde.
Fighting Dragoons sounds like a sports team.
The First Horde.
It implies many more.
It does.
Because of the implications.
We have almost taken Rock Cadet. This shall be how we end tonight. Oh, we can claim. Oh, yes, that's perfect. We can claim a great prophet. We can found our religion.
Woo!
All right, let's take Rock Cadet. Let's found our religion, and we're gonna call it. Thank you, Cardiff.
Bravery is being...
Oh, a sandstorm rolled through and decimated one of our war carts and nearly killed the First Horde.
Fuck.
Yeah. Decimated 2 of our war carts. Oh dear. Thankfully, we just made another one. Reinforcements are on their way. We shall make more.
Alright, my man, I'm gonna hop off because I know we're not doing too much more.
Yeah, no, honestly, let's just found this religion here, and I'm just gonna save it because the sandstorm stopped us from being able to take Rock Cadet.
Alright, now work in the morning, so I'm calling it.
Let's finish this. Let's found this religion. Alright, so what icon do you think should represent our religion? If we choose any of these ones from Zoroastrianism up, it has to come with its already existing name. So, like, that's Catholicism. But from the crab down, we can make our own name.
What are those yellow ones on the right side?
That's a lion and a peacock.
And what the? And a peacock? You gotta let me fly. I'm down to pick a lion.
I like lion.
I'm a Leo. Makes sense.
Alright, and what do we call it? We could call it, like, Religion of Man. Or we could call it God
Imperium of
King.
Imperium of Mankind.
Will that fit?
We're just Imperium. That's what it is in the Warhammer universe.
Imperium. Yeah, Imperium of Mankind fits.
It's with an I, not an E, just so you know.
Where?
Imperium. Like Imperial.
So, EMPIRIUM?
No, it starts with an I.
Oh.
Imperium, yes, not Imperium.
Do you want to be Imperium of Mankind, Imperium of Man, or just Imperium?
You could do Imperium of Man. That has a nice ring to it.
And it is all about you, Sir Gilgamesh, and your lion heart. All
I heard a
right.
rumor he wrestles lions daily.
So we get
Never
to choose
comes out with a scratch.
Oh my god, that would be crazy. The people hear so many things. They hear that you're undying, you've never died, that you wrestle lions for fun. So we can only choose one of these things.
What are these things?
They're all very powerful. So Zen meditation, +1 amenity in cities with 2 specialty districts. Work ethic, holy site districts, faith adjacency also provides production.
Ooh.
Jesuit, yeah, that's a good one. Jesuit education may purchase campus and theater district buildings with faith. Warrior monks allows spending faith to train warrior monks, a land combat unit, and culture bomb adjacent tiles when completing a holy site. I like the culture bomb aspect, but warrior monks are like super weak.
I like the one that was talking about production.
Yeah, I like work ethic. We have religious community. International trade routes provide +2 gold to cities with holy sites, and an additional +2 gold for every building in the holy site district. That'd be great, but we don't have any neighbors because we keep taking them all over.
What? We do not.
Divine inspiration. All world wonders provide +4 faith. Reliquaries. Relics have triple yield of both faith and tourism. So we're thinking work ethic then?
Yeah, I think that one works best with what we got going on.
I like it. Now we get one last belief. We could produce Darmirs, which is a building inside the Holy District. It's +3 faith, +1 additional faith for each era since it's constructed or last repaired. So it just gets more and more faith drive over time. We could build a stupa, which is +3 faith, +1 amenity. A mosque, which is +3 faith, and our missionaries and apostles get an additional spread of our religion. A pagoda.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like mosque. Pagoda allows the construction +3 faith and +1 diplomatic favor. A gurdwara is +3 faith, +2 food, +1 housing. A synagogue is +5 faith. A meeting house is +3 faith, +2 production. So it's even more production. Cross-cultural dialogue. +1 science for every 4 followers of the religion. So that's like the population units inside a city.
Yeah.
+1 culture for every 4 followers. So that's the culture version. +3 gold for every city following the religion. +2 science and culture and gold and faith for each city following the religion that has a world wonder. +1 faith or culture for each holy site or theater square district, respectively, for each city following this religion. +1 science and gold for each campus or commercial hub in each city following this religion, respectively. Then they start getting interesting. When you send an envoy to a city-state, it adds 200 religious pressure to that city-state. Religious spread from an adjacent city pressure is 25% stronger and boosted to 50 once we learn printing. Your religion's pressure never drops due to losses in theological combat. Your apostles and missionaries, by the way, can fight each other. Religious units ignore movement costs of terrain features, so they can move around better. Combat units gain +5 combat strength within the borders of a friendly city that follows this religion. Religion spreads to cities 30% further away. Missionaries and apostles 30% cheaper to purchase. Cities that start with this religion in place if founded by a player with that majority religion. Increase healing for religious units within your territory. Combat with units are plus 10 when within the borders of a foreign city that follows the religion.
There have been too many options, and I do not remember the first few, so I need your help here.
So there's sort of three schools of thought here. There's buildings you can build within the Holy District that give you a bunch of bonuses. You can do stuff like make your religion spread better, or make your people be able to go around spreading better. So it's kind of like, do you want to make your apostles and missionaries stronger? Do you want to make your religion have like a cool ability, or do you want to be able to build a building in each holy site that does something great?
I think spreading the religion is probably more important.
So if we're going to talk about spreading the religion, zeal would allow them to move around quicker. There's also mosques. Is a building you could build that would allow your missionaries and apostles to spread +1. So they would get an additional spread each. You could also make it to where like your religion spreads further. You could make it to where religious spread is stronger for cities that it is spreading to.
That one sounds cool.
If you want to do scripture, that would be religious spread from an adjacent city's pressure is 25% stronger. It's boosted to 50 once printing is researched.
I mean, that sounds pretty handy.
All right, let's do scripture. And we can make apostles later, and we can add 2 more things to the religion out of that list. Imperium of man is the true path of salvation. Please ignore all the other ones. Boom. All right. I'm going to save it there. And I think we did a really great job. That's a great start. Next time we play, we will finish taking Egypt, and then we can turn our sights upon the Phoenicians. And if we take them, I'm not sure there's anything left, at least on this side of the continent. We could take like this entire peninsula and really start just turning out like incredible city. We could just focus on making the cities great and spreading the religion and like generating a crazy amount of religion per turn. And then we could probably win this game super fast on religious victory at that point. Cool.
Well, hell yeah. Thanks for having me along, man.
Yeah, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Not probably as terrible as you thought it might be. As boring.
Till the end there, like I said, too many options. I can't remember. My information intake is so much better when I can read the thing that I'm looking at.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it was fine.
That's probably like the last time you're gonna have that many options to like go through, because everything else just kind of flows. Like especially like yes, the technology tree is huge, but like you can't just learn it all. Like you have to like take your time, and you have to like choose like one at a time or a couple at a time to try to go for, and they build off of each other. So like you can't even learn, you know, how to build dams until you know how to build ships and you know mathematics. And to know mathematics, you got to know currency and writing. So it's like it all just sort of naturally builds. You sort of set your eyes on like, well, I want to know how to build dams. So then you look at like, what do you need to learn to do that? And it just flows. If with
just churches and statues. We'll be all right.
Yeah, no, like honestly, I mean, if we can finish taking Egypt and their 3 cities, maybe I don't know if we take Cardiff. Cardiff may be too strong by the time we try to do that. But if we could wipe Egypt out and then the Phoenicians and have this whole like continent, we would be in such a scary shape. Awesome, man. Well, thank you. I hope you have a great rest of your night, dude.
Yeah, man. I'm going to bed.
See ya.
All right, man. See you.
Bye. I even looked at the Netherlandian Explorers
powers
Guild
call
in a
forth.
minute.
From the barrel of muskets to flowers of fire in the sky. Even the quiet words on newly printed pages hold great changes within. The world, once so vast and mysterious, has grown smaller and more familiar. Yet, there are always questions to be answered, faiths to be tested.
I love it. Oh my god, I love it. That's awesome. Oh my god, that's so awesome. And we have the big ships. Oh, that's so cool. Just exploring, like, everything in the world. Yep. Convene on, like, down here, and we'll have figured out, we've explored everything that the sea has to offer. All from the Great Peninsula. Yeah, meanwhile, the Mayans are, like, kicking our butts at everything, and we're kind of far behind. But our religion is not too shabby. That's probably the best chance we have to win. Is we got to get everything. We got to get this religion really cooking. Everybody loves us. That's great. We'll have castles everywhere. Yeah, we gotta start spreading those. That would be like a really, where is it? So they're like this whole, no wonder, they're huge. Way more modern than we are. We're so quaint. Like, what a quaint, I love it. We got a lot of gold, so I like that. It's like, yeah, let's go up to the we'll go up to the quaint city of Harlem. And from there, you can go all over into Amsterdam, which there are like light roads going everywhere. Fun. Alright, everybody. That's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you all very much. And I will see everybody later.